Hey everyone, welcome to Sims Paradise. In this episode, I do have something huge kind of planned. I don't know, how Kiana or Catherine's going to feel about it, but Travis has something that he wants to tell them again, and we don't know. So I think it's late here, and a lot of the kids are going to start to head to bed now. So we are going to go ahead and have them head to bed, and Travis is going to mention something to Catherine and Kiana. So he's going to go ahead and mention it to Catherine first and see what she has to say. And then Kiana, he will mention it to her then. You guys might have already guessed what he's asking. And that has nothing to do with the child. It has something to do with potentially getting a third sister wife or a third wife. And Catherine, she is on board with it. She said, I really don't mind it, but there will be some guidelines this time. Now that I understand what's truly going on, there will be some guidelines that we will have to follow. For example, she will have to be good with the kids, and she will have to help out much like Kiana is doing. And so Travis is on board with that, and so is Catherine. But now we have to ask Kiara. So he's going to go ahead and ask Kiara now. She's actually about ready to head to bed, so he's going to actually, I hate to do this, but wake her up just for a second so he can ask her that, and then they will head to bed for the night, and I'll be back in the morning. But he has been thinking about this one woman and seeing if she would be on board with it. But obviously he has two wives that he has to discuss this with and see what they have to say. So he's asking her now, and she said, it's a little bit uneasy for me because I don't know how to be a wife that's in a sense been here before, and I'm okay with it, but it's gonna take some time to get used to it because we've been together for a little while now, and obviously we have Jack, and we have Catherine as well, and I know she's okay with it, but it might just take a little bit of time for me to get okay with it, but I could definitely see us together. So it looks as if everybody's on board with it. And one of the babies are up, or one of the twins. It's Jessica. Catherine, could you get up? Because I think tonight is actually Kiara's turn with Travis. So first things first, we do have to change the child. We have to change her diaper. And then why don't we go ahead and give her a bath as well, because she probably needs one. So it looks as if everybody is on board with the third sister wife. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit uneasy right now for Kiara because she's not quite used to sharing, besides with Catherine. So Travis in the morning is going to go ahead and call up the third, or the woman that he's been talking to, and go from there. Or he might even just write her on the laptop. Or he just might invite her over and see if anything sparks. Because Travis, what he didn't tell them was she has been, in a sense, flirting with Travis for already. And, well, this person has been really, really flirting with him a lot lately. And he's kind of always wanted to do it back, but he didn't want to spoil his relationships with his wives by doing that. That is why he wanted to ask. Catherine is obviously up because of Jessica's up. Jessica's hungry, so she's gonna go grab the breakfast scramble that's on the thing from Travis. So she's gonna go ahead and eat that. Catherine's up with her, just making sure an adult's up with her while she's up. And I think Travis is going to get up because he has to go to the bathroom. And not only that, I think he's going to get a start on this meeting with this person. I don't know how well it's going to go. But he's going to go ahead, after he's done using the restroom, and invite her over. And you guys might be thinking, well, it's the middle of the night. She ain't going to come. She's going to say she's busy. She's going to come. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so we are back. And you guys will take notice, yes, they're standing outside, which I'm going to invite her in. But the woman that Travis is standing outside with is the woman that I was talking about that he's trying to court into being his third wife. Her name is April. So April's not liking standing in the rain, so April, why don't you go ahead and head inside? I don't think Travis would mind. Because you guys are already friends. So, these guys should be heading inside any minute. I don't know why they're standing in the pouring rain. But another thing about Cameron's calling Catherine, that's fine. Go ahead and answer that, Catherine. But, another thing about April is she currently does not have a home. She is homeless. So, Catherine and them has already agreed that she can move in with them. So, even though the courting hasn't started, they all agreed on her moving in because she potentially could be a courting person. They did already have a relationship before, and so she does now officially live here, but we don't know whether or not she's going to be the third wife of Travis. All I do know is that Kiara has stated, and so did Catherine, that if this is the case, this will be the final wife, period. Or there will be some serious consequences. So, Um, I don't know what that means, but Travis is okay with it. So, and today is Love Day, so this is kind of like beneficial in a way. So I think he's gonna, in a sense, go in now and ask her if how she feels, or if she's in a relationship or anything. And it looks as if things are starting to go off really, really well. But I guess it's only a slow process for now. It's a slow process. And apparently our old nanny knows April. So they do have a little bit of love for each other now. And they do have the option to have their first kiss. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's kind of awkward though because Kiara is right behind them. Who is late for work. So Kiara, why aren't you at work? And she is having a little bit of a situation with flirting. So that could definitely change things. But we'll have to wait and see. She really has to pee, but she's going into work. But Catherine, I don't know. I mean, I don't know where things are right now with April, but it does look like there could be a little bit of tension between her and Kiara. We'll have to wait and see if anything stems from it. But it looks as if Kiara is not happy, in a sense. Maybe she really wasn't all on board with April joining the family. She was okay with her coming in, but Travis seems to be all over her now. And that could potentially be a bad thing because the other two could really get a little bit jealous from it. And so and so Travis will have to deal with the consequences once they come. But for now, he's only focusing on what he really wants, and that is April. And he's not really giving any attention to the others, which could kind of be a bad thing. He's not even really paying attention to either of the kids. Grace obviously is at school, but the twins are sad, and Catherine's the only one that's trying to attend to them by getting them food and getting herself food and all that. And Jack is like extremely tired. So Jack, why don't you just go ahead and fall asleep in Jessica's bed? That'll be fine for now. Catherine's trying all she can right now. She's hungry herself. She's trying to take care of 3 kids because Kiara's at work. And she isn't really having any help with Travis or April right now. These two are just too worried about each other. And that could definitely be a bad thing because if you remember what Catherine said, they want to have a relationship with them as well, and it's not going to be a good one if but I think Travis is just going to go in with it and ask her to be his 3rd wife, and she agreed. So this is definitely going to be a big thing in this household. But that is the end of this episode, guys. I'm going to leave you there because I don't want to spoil anything else for the next episode. All I know is there could definitely be some tension between Catherine, Kiara, Travis, and April. And Grace doesn't even know. Grace, which is Travis and Catherine's daughter, doesn't even know about April yet. So we don't even know how she feels about this. Either way, there is a new person in the family that could be stirring things up. We'll have to wait and see next week in Sims Paradise to see if this is truly paradise right now. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye.